The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the Raider offense now onto the field. And they'll be led out by a guy who has a couple years under his belt in the NFL, their third-year quarterback.
And he ought to have a lot of pep in his step after last week's performance because he did exactly as you want him to play if you're a coach. 3 touchdown passes, 0 interceptions, which usually means you're making a lot of right decisions out there.
And got him to win. Zappi throwing on the first play. He gets it complete to Harris. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Well, this defense for the Falcons, they were terrific last week in the win over Denver.
And the way they did it was by getting after the quarterback. Sacked him 7 times in that game. Came from all angles, created a lot of illusions, and especially just beat them man for man. That's the kind of defense that really frustrates an opponent. Brandon, we talk about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Full linebacker, full cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. Oh, moving from his tight end spot there.
Do you think that perhaps the play call was for him?
And a manageable third down becomes a lot less manageable. 3rd and 7 after the false start. Now Zappi. And this is going to be incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
And it's fielded at the 34. And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, Falcons. That punt returns 66 yards, and it goes the distance. And the Falcons will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. So his big play capability in full display there as he's able to return that punt for a touchdown. So after the punt return touchdown, let's see what their opponents can do with this kickoff. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. 3-5 is where they sit on the year. A very uneven start is certainly not an ideal position to be in at the halfway point of the season. CD, do you see an avenue where they can still be a playoff team, or is that ship sailed?
Well, since you took me to the nautical side, I'm going to try and keep up here because to me, this ship is about ready to pull out of port. These next couple of games are absolute must-wins for them. Now, if they can win a couple, get to 5-5, maybe they start believing in themselves. But a loss here, that would move them to 3-6. And if that's the case, well, that boat is going to head out to the harbor with them still on the dock.
And now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. 1st and 10, Zappi. He gets this complete to Cephas. Following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. On 2nd down, this is Harris. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Now whistles here, and I believe one of the Raider linemen might have been moving. Oh, jumping early from his tight end spot. Maybe try to get a jump start on that route.
Yeah, I think you're exactly right about that. And oftentimes when you see that, that means the play call was supposed to come in his direction, and he was eager to go catch a pass.
Zappi on 3rd down. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Falcons are going to take possession of the football. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
After the turnover, it's Tua. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Oh, he's got a little daylight. 10. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. Well, it turns out it's not their offense who gets them on the board first, CD. It's the defense coming through right there with a pick six.
And I know from experience throughout the week when you go against the offense, you're challenging them all the time. You're letting them know, hey, don't worry about scoring this week. We'll take care of it. We'll get a few pick sixes and score ourselves. You're just kidding? But how about what he just did right there? Laid it out for the rest of the game. We score. What offense? Can you keep up with us?
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. So for the second time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense. Just the one misstep for them in the first half of the season. 7-1 is the record at the midway point. And in terms of whatever power rankings you want to go by, they're at or near the top of the list in terms of best teams in the National Football League.
And for me, in my little bit of...
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Raiders are going to take possession of the football.
And, partner, I think this is where long-term starters in the NFL separate themselves from the rest of the pack, because there's still 3 full quarters left in this one. More than enough time to move past a pair of early mistakes and find a way to lead your team to a win. Mental resiliency, a characteristic every NFL team's looking for in their quarterback.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
They started this drive backed up against the wall by the turnover, but I love their fight. Planted their feet and forced the incompletion on first down.
They'll try to right side with Harris. And able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20. Good job there keeping him to a short gain. Of course, he's coming off a really terrific performance. Reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week.
And I know people get caught up in, well, if you're the reigning Defensive Player of the Week, you must have made a bunch of spectacular plays. I think you mixed in a few of those, but most of the plays are just like we saw there. Keep them to short gains, make the fundamental tackle.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Harris. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. And that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down. They're going to go with a tight end here on the running play. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. John Bates with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Raiders have taken the lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. And he's got to be seeing ghosts here early on. He's thrown 2 passes. Both have been intercepted. 1 run back for a touchdown. Work to do as they begin 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Now it looks like we've got a Raider here, slow to get up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. This is caught by Williams. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. The numbers for Williams a week ago: 3 catches, 59 yards, and a touchdown.
And he leads the NFL in receiving yards as we come down the home stretch. Weather may be changing across the country, but his consistency remains the same.
Now a first carry for the brother of Dalvin. It's James Cook. And he'll go down right around the 37 this time. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. The Falcons at 7-1 now on the year. And they've been cooking these last couple months. Winners of 7 of their last 8 games.
And as much as we hate to play this game, you know I'm going to do it anyway. Extrapolate that over a full season. What does that come out to, partner? 14-2. And anyone in the NFL, they'd sign up for that record, that's for sure.
To his throw, taken in by Chark. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
On first down, Tagovailoa. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Tua going to throw. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Well, every point certainly counts at this stage of the game. But after driving so far, you absolutely know they want to finish it with 6 instead of 3.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Tua to throw again. And he completes it to the tight end, Knox. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll run with Cook. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. On 2nd and goal. Tua throws out left. It's caught by Williams. Touchdown, Falcons! Jamison Williams, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Falcons are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. So that drive, 80 yards, 9 plays. And it was Jamison Williams wrapping things up with a touchdown. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Raiders offense ready to go. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, Zappi. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Zappi from the gun on 3rd down. He's going deep for Brown. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Give him credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Johnny Townsend to punt it. Fielded at the 43. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 12 yards on the return that time. And the Falcons are set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. Complete to Jones. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
2 now on first down. He's got his target. It's the tight end Knox. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Rashawn Slater, first-round pick in 2021, guilty there. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20.
Right, 97. Striker, 3-3.
And the tight end goes in motion left. These two teams all tied after one. Back now in Atlanta, second quarter action. The Falcons with the football, as they've got it with a first down coming up. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. It's Williams on the catch. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Throwing again on second down. Tua, he finds his man, complete. It's Ferguson, and he's going to get this down near the 25.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and you can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. He's got this, complete to Williams. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And that could be one of those turning point plays in a ball game. A field goal gets you the lead here, but they want to make a statement and get 6 points. And they're certainly going to get that opportunity as they get the conversion and set up 1st and goal.
Now a throw to the end zone. First down, but lines up incomplete. Down this close to first down. Surprised that wasn't a run.
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball first down in this situation because second down, that gives me an option of running play action, maybe throwing it.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Now Tua. Flush to his right. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
This Raider defense not giving in. They'll try to hold once more on 3rd and goal. Tua setting up shop to throw again. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. DJ Chark, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons have broken our tie. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. So this drive spans 7 plays. And it's DJ Chark who finishes it off with a touchdown reception. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. But now this offense comes back out onto the field. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
Zappy in trouble, and he's going down. Kenny Clark.
Yeah, that's when you turn to your lineman and say, guys, can I get a little help here? And you have to ask politely because you know they're blocking for you the entire game. But as a quarterback, you've also got to have the clock running in your head when you need to get rid of the football. But this time, he had no chance. They were on him instantly.
As we check the next-gen stats, you'll see he had precious little time to do anything with the football there. Here's Johnny Townsend to punt it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So here are the Falcons to take over on offense. Last week they defeated the Broncos, and they've got the lead here as well as they work with a 1st and 10. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Works right side into the hands of the tight end Knox. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately because if you let that big guy get ahead of steam up, boy, then you've got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on 1st down. From the 44, Tua. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Ferguson. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
On 2nd down, Cook. Room here to run. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 16, 1st down Falcons.
Exactly what they needed right there because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off. Because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 10 more there and another 1st down.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Now he's hit on the return. It's a loose football. And the Falcons are going to take possession of the football. So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on the play. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Throw left side complete. That's Ferguson. Only able to gain a couple there, and it's 2nd down.
Let's go.
Here's Tua. Throw over the middle. He finds Williams. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll leave him with a 3rd and just a yard. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. They just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. James Cook halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Falcons go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now up to 14. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it was James Cook capping all of that off with a touchdown run. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
2nd and 10. Once again, here's Zappi. And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney. First down now, but that clock rolling. Zappi now on 1st and 10. That's swung out wide to Harris. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Zappi hurrying them to the line. Zappi looking to throw it again. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Here now, Johnny Townsend, as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. And he's going to step out of bounds all the way up near midfield. A big-time return there, 40 yards. And it will be Falcon football. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. Tua now on 1st down. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
To throw again on 2nd down. Tua throwing the out route incomplete. It's Ferguson. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. An extra defensive back in the game now here for 3rd and 4. Looking to pass. Tua. The open man is sharp. It's complete. And they will get the first down here as they move into field goal range as well inside the 25. That 3rd down conversion good for 23. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the right hash, this from an even 40 yards out. And his kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we are at past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the 3rd quarter. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And no run back here as the 3rd quarter will commence with a touchback. Tua Tagovailoa in the offense heading back out. And he's got to be wondering what happened in that first half. 3 interceptions, very uncharacteristic.
And even the great ones go through phases like this, like what we just saw. And most of them, they have such a mental capacity to throw it out and essentially start over. I think that's where he's headed now.
He's got his opportunity to throw it out. Let's see how he does. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. It's a pickup of 12. Second play in a row with a 12-yard gain. They've got the lead early here in the third quarter, and runs like that are how they established that lead in the first half.
I love the fact that you're using the word lead, because they are leading from the front, pounding on the defense right now with the running game, and truly establishing themselves here in the second half.
He finds his man, complete. That's Ferguson. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. The end result, 21 yards.
Steal! Check steal!
They'll try the middle with Cook. He'll get it to the 23-yard line. 60 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
They run it again with Cook. Oh, fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Atlanta. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
Setting to throw on first down is Tua. And he's got Granson over the middle. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that will bring up second down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Second down, ball on the 3. First down marker at the 1-yard line. Going to the air, Tagovailoa, and this will be incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away, but the bottom line is that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Touchdown! Jamison Williams with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Falcons take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 24. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it was Jamison Williams wrapping things up with a touchdown. Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. This one fielded out to 5. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. So here comes the Raiders offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. They turn to Harris to begin the drive. To about the 23.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after
he rifles one that's intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off, and the Falcons are going to take possession of the football. They're still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. 23 yards on the play.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago, followed it up with another nice one here, and before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. 79 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Tua sets up to pass it. Touchdown, Falcons! DJ Chark, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Falcons have opened the lead up to 30. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it's DJ Chark who finishes it off with a touchdown reception. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Raider offense now making their way toward the huddle. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah. He's got him in, complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That one good for 37 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
Zappi to throw on 1st down. He gets it complete to Harris. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and it's 2nd down. Going play action here with Zappi. That one caught by the tight end Bates. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
I know I spend a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
York able to send this one through. And now they'll just need 4 touchdowns as the deficit is now 28. I'm kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit 3rd quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag?
I was just want to
get out
that.
of here? Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try and get some bigger points on the board.
James Cook running back out now. He's had a good performance. On the ground, of course, he has the one touchdown.
And when you're able to move it as effectively as you've described, that leads to finding a way into the end zone, and now he's just trying to do it for a second time. And, of course, with that comes additional yardage.
Yeah, looking for additional yard. Score here in the third quarter. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. That's caught. It's Shi Smith. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it'll leave him with 3rd and a full yard to go. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd. Back now here on EA Sports. The offense on 3rd down tonight can't be any better than a perfect 6 for 6. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Trying to run for it with Pollard. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. On 1st down, Sutherland. Man open, here's Jones. Touchdown, Falcons. His first career touchdown pass. Yeah, it's cliche to say, but he's probably been envisioning this since he was a little kid. That's a cool moment.
It really is. So enjoy the moment, enjoy the time, celebrate, save the full reflection for later, but make sure you grab someone on the sidelines and say, hey, make sure I get that football, okay?
Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one. They'll probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. The first play of the drive there is incomplete. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Looking to throw, Zappi. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Brown. Finding room in midfield. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. On 1st down, here's Zappi. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. Get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick 6 put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete passer we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game. And that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them, holding them under 200 today.
That one good for 13 and a Raider first down. Zappi looking to throw it on first down. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Harris. And they're going to get this up to midfield. Now, this is certainly one of the bigger losses that we are going to see for quite some time. And you have to think at this point where we're at in the fourth quarter with how wide this advantage is. For this offense, they're just trying to end things with a positive drive and then get the heck out of here.
Yeah, if this had been a counter, you would have heard plenty of sour notes in this one. But they certainly don't want to end it on one. They want to put together a few more throws like that and at least have a final drive to give them a little bit more hope as they move forward.
Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. Now Zappi. Setting up the screen, Harris. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
The key to any screen play is all in the deception. And that means everyone on the offensive side of the ball. But someone gave it up because that one wasn't very well concealed. And the defense able to rally to him and hold him for just a short game.
So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Again, it's Zappi. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. But it's not going to be enough here. A gain of 4, about 2 feet short of the marker. 4th down.
Yeah, and on 3rd down, you know those pass rushers, they're in the starter's block. They're just waiting for the pistol to fire. You can almost hear the defensive coaches on the sideline pre-snap. Watch the screen, watch the screen. Really good job there of identifying it and making the play to force 4th down.
Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Now a first down carry for Harris. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Here's Zappi. Now they go screen. It's complete. Touchdown, Raiders. Najee Harris from 4 yards out. And the Raiders get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Extra point by York is up and good as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Taken in at the 3. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. Here comes the Falcon offense now as they get set to take over here. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
And I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. Going to run again here with Pollard. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 14 yards there and a Falcon first down. And they'll try to squeeze in one more play here before the 2-minute warning. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. He finds his man, complete. It's Ferguson. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and that's going to bring up second down. Pollard going to try the right side. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. 14 yards there on a Falcon first down. They'll run left with Pollard. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
I know you're trying to wring every yard out of a run, but I think 9 yards there is ideal in this situation.
Yeah, now next couple plays, you only need 1 yard. Keep that clock rolling with a lead here in the fourth.
Yeah, what you're saying is maybe if it takes you 1 or 2 more runs to get the first down, that's extra time, extra plays. Really hurts the team on defense.
They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3.
Well, I would have figured after the 9-yard run on the previous play, getting 1 more yard wouldn't have been much of a problem. But apparently it was, and now it's 3rd down.
In prime time, this offense, they gave the nation.